Well, good Saturday morning from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Today I'm going to spend the morning kind of tripping around Santa Fe, a couple of historical sites, share with you, and I'll let you know where we're going after that. So here we go. All right, leaving the hotel, and I'm going to go visit some sites. First one is going to be San Miguel Chapel. So this is the San Miguel Chapel. It is the oldest Catholic church built in the United States. I believe it was built in 1610 by the Tlaxcalan Indians from Mexico. Some of the original walls are still standing.
All adobe construction, no metal in the walls. Not an original bell. Probably walked into the church roughly 1820.
Okay.
Push on it because it's extremely heavy. It weighs more than a third of a ton, 780 pounds.
Oh man. I'm gonna go and try and find the Governor's Palace. Apparently that's also a famous place built back in the early 1600s. So this is the Palace of the Governors. It was built back in the early 1600s. Still the original building, and it housed governors and tribal leaders back in the early history of Santa Fe. Onward. I thought I would explore. I saw this sign that said, hey, check out these bluffs for sightseeing. So pulled up here, parked, and yeah, check this out. Oh yeah, finally got some twisty roads, got off the main highway. I'm a happy man. That's pretty cool up here. I think it's some good riding today. The rest of the day anyway. Yeah. Made it here to Kumado in New Mexico, up in the mountains. It was a great ride today. Well, the highway part kind of sucked, but after that, when I got on the twisty roads, it was really nice. Went through some canyons, as you saw. Really, really pretty stuff. So yeah, I'm here, gonna get me some dinner, chill out, and tomorrow we're heading to Phoenix area. Alrighty. Good morning from Quemado, New Mexico. Today we're gonna head into Arizona and head down to Chandler, Arizona, which is by Phoenix. I'm gonna meet a friend there named Kurt. Kurt and I met several years ago at a motorcycle rally. We've done some riding together with him and some of his other friends, and I'm going to pay Kurt a visit. And we have a special event we're going to do tomorrow, which is Memorial Day. So let's get moving down the road. Mountain range in Arizona, and currently right about 9,500 foot elevation, and I found a twisty road, Highway 261. Just now going to turn on to Highway 273, and it's a really fun road. How you doing, bro?
Oh, you've been having fun, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I made it here to Chandler, my friend Kurt's house, and I'll be staying at least tonight. And we got something special planned for tomorrow that's pretty patriotic. But here, check out his garage. You know, everybody has motorcycles and toys in their garage. Look at his toy. Oh my. So I'm at my friend Kurt's house in Chandler, Arizona, and this is in his garage. So I was talking about a special event that's gonna happen. This plane along with 3 other biplanes, and we're gonna go do a flyover the Phoenix National Cemetery for Memorial Day.
This is a 1943 Stearman. It was the last year they were made. And there were about a little over 9,000 Stearman made, and about enough parts to make another 1,000. It was one of the primary trainers during World War II for all the fighters. This along with a couple other planes. One of the other planes that was also used as trainers, a PT-22. And tomorrow we'll have a PT-22 flying with us so you can see what it looks like
Awesome.
in the video. This plane was, since it was made towards the end of the war, the training was kind of winding down, and it was ordered by the Army, but the Navy took delivery of it. And it was used in Navy St. Louis. There's a unit there, and it was only used there 6 months. And then it was sent to Navy Dallas, where it was used for about another 6 months. And then they were done training, and it was sold for surplus after the war. And a farmer in Indiana bought it and flew it around as a sprayer, which most of the Stearman did after the war.
I'll be darned.
Farmers could buy them real cheap, and they would modify them, put a hopper in the front seat, and load it up with chemicals and spray their crops.
And you got a hold of it in 2013, right?
It was found in a barn in the 60s.
Really?
And by a guy named John Moore. John Moore was a famous aerobatic pilot who used to fly a stock Stearman. He'd fly upside down and everything.
Wow.
And I got a chance to see him fly at Oshkosh Air Venture probably about, I don't know, 10 years ago or so. So he restored it. He never flew it in an air show, but he knew what to do with Stearman, and so he got this thing flying again, and it ended up in the Pond Museum in out in East Los Angeles there with Palm Springs. And that's where my neighbor found it, and he bought it from the museum and restored it in 2013 or 2012 or so. And we got it flying again in 2013. And one of my other neighbors and I bought it, and we've had it since then. Clear prop. Like yourself, here we go.
After flying the formation for the event, Kurt gave me a quick lesson and let me fly the plane for a while as we went looking for wild horses.